Well, that breaking news now is the news that the list of schools with RAAC has been published. Our Deputy Political Editor, Sam Coates, joins me now. Sam.
6 minutes to 12, 6 minutes to the first Prime Minister's questions of the season. And the government has now published the list of schools affected by RAAC. Here's what you need to know. 147 schools are on the list. Now, according to this government-produced list, 40 of them are unable to start term as normal. 19 of them are closed entirely, and 20 have got a mixture of in-person and remote lessons, and 4 schools are are entirely online. Now, if you go to the Sky News website, you'll be able to see this list, see who's affected, which schools are affected, whether or not your child's school is on that list. The government putting it out, clearly wanting to get ahead of the first clash between Keir Starmer and Rishi Sunak. It's a very difficult time for the Department for Education. I'm hearing there could be yet more bad news for Gillian Keegan later this week as schools closed for reasons not to do with RAAC, not to do with concrete, but other structural problems are going to come to the fore. Gillian Keegan thinks that this is a problem, but we might be hearing more details about it. This isn't comfortable, but Number 10 trying to get a little bit ahead of the news cycle by putting out this list of 147. The headlines, as I say, Ian, 40 schools unable to start term as normal, 19 closed entirely, 20 a mix of in-person and remote, and 4 entirely online.
Very interesting looking at that list, Sam. A lot of them seem to be Catholic primary schools. Could that have anything to do with the fact that a lot of them were built in the 50s when there was a big wave of Irish immigration to the UK?
Oh, gosh, Ian, what a question. I don't know. What I do know is that what the government sees is that there are pockets around the country where RAAC was used, not just in schools, but in other buildings as well. And so there are parts of the country where this is going to be more of a problem than elsewhere. And I think that is clearly coming to the fore.